been a while, but I got the Miata back in the shop. About to start on this oil pump project. A lot of people think I'm crazy, but I just think it's cool. I'm going to do an external oil pump. What I'm looking at tonight is the radiator, as you can see right here. I'm wanting to take it and lower it just a little bit and move it under this lip. Now it's not, maybe, you know, half an inch or an inch at the most. I just want to open up a little more clearance down here. It's not bad now, but I can move it a little bit, open up a little clearance, and then I'll have more room for my belt drive. Because right now, if you can see down there, it's kind of, let me get a light. You might can see as it is, but as you can see, I'm kind of close to the fan there. I do got some room between the radiator. And I want to change my fan setup also, and that's going to be another plus for moving that radiator. I'm not running a hood, and I'm not going to, but I'm going to take the hood latch just back off. And if I ever do put a hood, I'm going to just put hood pins and get rid of this, and I can tuck that radiator on up under here and open up some engine bay area. Alright, I'm going to get it up in the air. I'll give you a look from underneath once I get it up there, and let's see here, we'll go ahead and raise it now. Got some new tires on here. Nothing high end, just cum hose, which I like cum hose. I've worked in the tire industry for many years. I mean, I don't anymore, but I have when I was younger, and I've always liked them. I don't race the car, so they do fine for street driving. Let's see. See, if I get rid of the hood latch right there, I can move this radiator. Well, actually, I can tuck the radiator up under as far as I'm wanting to go and leave the hood latch, but I'm not going to use the hood latch, so I just as well take it out. See some of the ugliness under here. And I'm going to remake. I keep forgetting I'm holding the camera in my hand. I'm sorry if I'm messing you up, but right here, this radiator bracket I made, I think you could probably hoist a V8 engine with it. And I want to remake that out of aluminum and lighten it up. But I'm going to drop it down. See, I can drop it down and tuck the radiator right under there. It's no issues. And I want to redo it anyway because I don't like this one. I did this in a hurry. I mean, it works good. Hasn't gave me any trouble. But I'm changing it up. Okay, I've got a new crank pulley coming. I can't hardly hold this light in film. I'm probably got y'all feeling drunk right now. Right here, I ordered a crank pulley. It don't come with this little extra lip. It's like an early style, but it's made to shorten it. So my new crank pulley, I got a new crank mandrel coming that's a little longer. I gain almost an inch. It'll be sitting flush against here, but it'll be just as long because, I mean, it's longer. Then I'll have a pulley here for my oil pump. And that's what I'm going to work on tonight. I'm going to try to find a location. I got to clean this wiring up, and I'm going to put it somewhere right here in this area here. It'll be right up in here, and it'll be driven off of the belt here. And I got to get this exhaust. I am sick of these reverse headers. And I can't even get through drive-through because they're so low to the ground. It kills everything. I need to get rid of these too. They're not hooked up anymore. I've got a wide band back here. Moving the radiator will give me a little more clearance right here too. And a lot of benefits to it. And when I get the dry sump, I mean the external oil pump on here, I'll lose this hump right here where the factory oil pump goes right inside here. It'll be flat right here. So I can lower this engine down, move it back, do whatever I want with it. Because that's a major hurdle on these cars, is this right here. that hump for that front oil pump. The oil lines will come through here, go to my new pump, and I'm gonna do a tubular cross member to open up some more space. And hopefully when I do that tubular cross member, I can run some different headers. All right, show you the ugly side of the car. This is the pulley on the car. Try to get some light in there. I'm gonna get a different camera because this camera, it is terrible in low light. I've already put the crank mandrel up there. I'll put it up there again. Man, it is so tight. I mean, it clears though. What I'm thinking about doing, try to hold this light and camera, is cutting down the standoffs. Let me see if I can show you right here. I can machine them down. They have a stud that runs through the water pump and timing cover into the block, and then these bolts are threaded through. So I can cut them down, and I can move the alternator back around an inch, inch and a half. So I can compact these pulleys down more if I need to. I'm going to move the radiator some though. It will clear, but I still want it shorter. So I'm going to go play with the pulleys a little bit right now actually, and see what I can come up with. It's easier to move the pulleys around than the alternator, because the alternator, let's see if we got you, you can see. The alternator is going to require machining those standoffs for it to work. Okay, here's our new pulley. Here's the old one. I just want to do a test. I'm going to go ahead and take this apart. I might could make this one work. Don't lose the keyway. Now get my daggone homemade shim off of there. Don't cut my hand open. It's made out of, I don't remember what I made it out of now. It's a piece of aluminum that was around here. Fits good though. Fits real good. Let's see. I'll scar nothing up, but this was desperation, but I ran the car about a year with it. Well, maybe not a year, but the car has been on the road for a year, but it didn't have the Jones racing set up for a whole year. But it's been a while. Whatever it was I used, what was it? Daggone if it didn't. It stayed together. There we go. And that was actually with a grinder and a hole saw. No, actually, I ground the center out there. I didn't have a drill bit or a hole saw at the time, so I just I took a burr and kept cutting the center till it felt tight, till it fit tight. All right. I don't think we're gonna need it no more, but I'll save it just in case. Shoot, you never know with these things. See, I like these, like little Legos. You can just sit here and play with them, adjust them, change them around. Okay, if I shorten it, that's as far as I can shorten it right there. There's no more. I can move the alternator. It would be about half an inch difference. I could cut off of the standoffs right there. and the back one here, that one, and these two. And I've got room up there to move it backwards. So I could make it work if I want to do that. I think what I need to do now is go ahead and move my radiator. It needs to move away from that exhaust, the hose there anyway, and get it tucked up underneath here a little bit further. Use the other pulley for now, and then once I get everything set up, I can shorten the excess off of the other one and go from there. Got the new got the Magnus oil pump on the car. Got the new crank pulley on there. I've still got to cut the crank mandrel down some, but it's just a view of everything right now. It's looking good. Get that crank pulley cut down, and I'll gain a lot of radiator space there. And I haven't got my oil pan yet or nothing like that, but I do got the pump. Let me see if I can get up. Oh. Here where we can see. Got the pump right here mounted. Kind of close to the exhaust. I'll probably make a shield for that. You can see the extra gear right there to drive it. I love the gold color actually. So that's where we're at. So now I can get my belt ordered, get an oil pan, and route some lanes.